Good morning, campers. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator. It's about 5:30 in the morning on the day after the previous episode. We have a little bit of work to do today. I need to take another job very, very quickly. Oh, that's apparently not the... Okay, there we go. Interesting. Number pad does not work for switching views. I need to take another job, and, no, I want the parking brake still on. I need to take another job and earn enough money to get my truck repaired as well as pay my loans today. So I've got, like, just about $1,000 to use for truck repairs, and I'd really like to get a bit more. So I've picked up a job that I would like to get. It's not far. We're picking it up in the town of Prim from the Chems, which I think is just this place right across the street. Nope, it's going to be down the road a ways. Interesting. Oh, good, I get to cross the highway. This can only go well. Go. Ah! Made it. Everything is fine. That was terrifying. But, so we're not going to be stopping in Las Vegas, sadly, because there's only, like, 2 places to pick up jobs in Prim, and neither of them are particularly great. But, this is a very promising job as far as money goes. It's going to earn me, like, $5,000-something if I can get there without, you know, ruining everything again. As long as I don't do anything stupid, like, you know, rear end a car and then run a red light immediately after that, we should be fine. Chems! Possibly Chems. Where's the entrance? There's the entrance. I do not go to the parking lot, I go to the gates. Nope, too soon. Here? There we go. Alright, I want the trailer full of fertilizer, which is 16 tons. 16 and a half tons. Ugh. Getting out of here could be fun. Though, luckily, we're already up in Nevada, so... as long as Tonopah isn't much higher in altitude, we should be alright. Yeah, this is a nice, easy hookup, I think. Alright, don't run into anything. Everything here looks explosive. In fact, how am I able to carry fertilizer without some sort of ADR license yet? I suspect this might be illegal. Oh, so close. I almost had it perfectly lined up. Close enough for the game, at least. Alright, let's get this thing out of here. Keep it nice and slow until we're clear of the loading zone here. And I've got 6 hours until my loan payment is deducted out of my account. So, ideally, I should avoid any fines until then. But you know, I can afford to go negative. I think it doesn't seem to charge interest. No one coming from that way? Nope. Alright, so cool. I just get to go straight out onto the road because no one drives down here except for trucks and employees. And the employees are not here yet because it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Okay, yeah, they'd probably be here already. Oh, great. I get to turn left onto this highway. A repeat of my previous incident. I see my chance. I'm going for it. Made it. Made it. Oh, that's like a roller coaster and a Ferris wheel over on the right? It's like a full-blown amusement park? Oh, that's kind of neat. That's kind of neat. Live here, eat free. Okay, that's cool. Frame rate struggling just a little bit. Maybe if I turn off my... Oh, nope, that's high beams. There we go. Maybe if I turn off the headlights, just switch back to running lights, things will be better. It's the sun's coming up now. It's 6:30 in the morning. I think we're all right. My running lights are the part that looks the coolest, right? Oh, wow, this is loud. I have never driven from the outside view before. This is bad. Back in the cab, please. Oh, wow, the speed limit's up to 80 miles an hour. And I'm just cruising along in 8th gear. All right. This is Vegas now. Trying not to sideswipe the camper here. Oh, we're down to a speed limit of 61. Did that say Vegas discovered? I think it said Vegas discovered. Shit. People are brake checking. People. Oh, he is stopping. He is totally stopping. Sorry, dude. Didn't let you in. I'm a jerk like that. Let me check and see if that actually did discover Vegas. It did. All right, so we can stay on the freeway then. Let's... Dink. Okay. That might save us a little bit of time. I'm sad I don't see a giant statue of Penn and Teller anywhere. Though I understand they have at least one very large billboard somewhere. I don't actually know any of these casinos, so I wouldn't recognize any of them even if they were the real ones, which they might be. They very well might be the real casinos. Casinos are pretty good about letting themselves be. Did that say glove? Hold on. Alright, so the Beatles' Love, clearly not licensed for this. That was beautiful. Alright. Tonopah, Reno, exit only. Ah! Bad things have happened. Okay. I don't quite know how I did that. Apparently this lane on the right is way narrower than I thought it was. And I took that a little bit too fast, so that's going to cost me, I think. Hopefully the trailer is intact. Let's check on that. Yes, trailer is fine. Whoops. No. 5? Yeah, okay. Trailer's fine. I'm going to straddle the center lane here so people stop passing me so I don't risk getting more damage. And get some nice acceleration. Maybe I should have taken the long way. Ugh. I have to be careful too, because that was that happened in a no time dilation area, so that if I hadn't gotten turned back right ways around quickly enough, that would have cost me quite a lot more time. It's already almost 9 o'clock in the morning, so we're down to only 3 hours until my loans come out for the day. We still have to get all the way to Tonopah. I enjoy the fact that I wrecked basically on my own waypoint. I screwed myself with my own detour. But the cargo is fine. That's the important thing. I can, if I have to, I can spend this entire income on repairing the truck. That's okay. I have time to make a second job before tomorrow's loan payment. Ideally, this will be enough for both the loan payment tomorrow and repairing the truck, but, you know, I can only bank on so much. Just got my foot to the floor right now, and I'm still not even going that fast. I clearly need a better engine. Speed limit 65 through that town. No biggie. What is that, even? What town is that? That town is nothing, apparently. Alright. Sure. Oh, we do have some scales coming up, though, so that could be interesting. We could get ordered into the scales, if I'm lucky. I have yet to get ordered into the scales. Ooh, balloonists. Balloon people. They live in the balloons. They never come down. They grow food up there. They pee over the side. They gather water from weird stills they build on the side of the balloon. Evaporate it straight out of the air. Condense it straight out of the air. It's a harsh life, but a noble one. Ooh, there's something being constructed up there. I think I see a crane. I'm just so much happier with how the game looks after figuring out that scaling setting in the previous episode. I've got to go back now and see if that's a thing in Euro Truck Simulator as well, because that will. I'm going to be kind of upset at myself for never figuring that out before. If that was a Euro Truck situation, as a Euro Truck setting. Oh, starting to drift a little. I really need a more sensitive steering wheel, or a less. I need a steering wheel that has a wider range of motion. Let me put it that way. Preferably something a little bit newer. Now, if I want to super RP this, I could force myself to go in there and weigh on the scales just because the place is open. But I am not going to. I am a little low on gasoline, however, I just noticed, so I might regret not stopping here. That was smooth as hell. Which suddenly dropped down to single lane either direction. That's apparently speed limit is 70 on this road. No one's actually going 70 though, so it makes me feel a little bit better at least. Okay, now they're trying to go 70. I like the paint scheme on that camper that's a couple of cars up. That's kind of neat. Now this is beautiful countryside. This is just utterly spectacular. I love the distant mountains, how they look. That's something I don't see that. The mountains where I live are green and covered in trees. And much shorter. Or at least they look shorter because they're further away. I should probably stop and get gas. No. Going. Keep them going. Don't stop. That is not a good gear for my truck. That 8 to 9 shift. It struggles quite a lot in 9th gear at low RPMs. That's another thing. I got my truck so early there was like no good upgrades available for it. So we might have to, it might be a while before we were able to save up enough to make this truck actually good. Though it is good enough for this job, I think. Ah, there's Tonopah. We're almost done. 20. Don't look at the recording. Don't look at the recording. What am I doing? I'm smarter than that. I know better than this. Bring the speed down. Whoa, that dropped to 30 miles an hour with no sign. Oh, I'm glad I saw that turn and started slowing down. That would have killed me, that ticket. Yeah, there's a gas station up ahead I can stop at. And we are back in... Shit! Shit! Pay attention to the stoplights. Pay attention to the stoplights. Is that a Whataburger? That's totally a Whataburger. Or I guess totally not a Whataburger, technically. Pay attention to the stoplights. That was $700 I just wasted right there. After that accident, that is completely inexcusable. Alright, we are going to top off our fuel here before we do this delivery. quite lucky this gas station was on my side of the road. And gasoline. Diesel price $2.72. That is lovely. That's getting expensive very quickly. That is, oh my gosh. That's $300 in fuel. Right. I'm going to have to recalculate my fuel expenses, I suspect. Okay. And just to keep my trailer full of explosive fertilizer away from the, away from any highly explosive tanks of gasoline. And, yeah, we're back on the road. And all set. And looks like we're at a stop sign, so... Oh, that was my loan installments going out. Okay, down to $423 until I make this delivery. So I cannot afford any more tickets. I can do no. Oh. Check out this bus. This is a Farland tour bus. It is obviously and very clearly a reference to Farland's bus. I love that. That is, I'm assuming, that has to be a reference to Farland's bus. Farland tour bus is just way too close to Farland's bus for that to be a coincidence, right? It has to be. It's their version of Greyhound. All right, stay right, stay right, stay right. Don't hit this car. Yeah, that went well. That makes me happy. That makes me happy. I love when devs drop references to YouTubers into series like this, because there's like Squirrel is a playable character. You can pick him as one of your driver profiles. I think there's a couple other YouTubers in there, none I'm familiar with. Maybe Corrales, but I haven't. I don't actually know what Corrales looks like. I just know he was there with Squirrel on that trip, so they might both be in it now. But and then a reference to Farland's or Bust on a tour bus that makes my day. It's like, yeah, maybe Kurt may not play Euro Truck Simulator that often, but someone at SCS apparently likes his videos, and that is cool. Come on, truck, you can do it. Yeah, we're out of the time dilation zone, so time is passing quicker now. So we're going through like an entire hour in what would have been like 5 minutes earlier. All right, here's our turnoff. And a little bit of wheels in the dirt. Whoa, did this texture not load in? No, this just looks like this. Okay. There's no missing texture here. That's what it's supposed to look like. If you look out the window, it actually looks detailed, if very unusual looking. All right, this is a nice big farm sort of thing. That actually makes sense because I am delivering fertilizer. A farm would want fertilizer, wouldn't it? Where do you need it? What's the play safe? Play safe's right there. They've got their own tractors and stuff. They can definitely move this around. I'm gonna try the difficult one. Let's see if I can manage this. I mean, that tractor could easily pull this trailer, just not very fast. Oh man, that truck is that's gonna kill me. That is right in the way. Okay, let's just swing this around, get pointed back towards the door, and then I can back it up into the spot. We can do this. We can do this. All right. Glad I've got a very small truck, so we've got a relatively small turning circle. All right. How do I want to do this? a little more to the right, I think. How's that? Perfect. No, no, no. Too far, too far. There we go. There's going to be a nice slow approach, but we're going to get there. And we're going to get there with everything facing the right direction and without hitting anything. I'm not going to skip the parking. Stop asking me. Or at the very least, I already know what button to hit if I want to skip. I don't intend to skip. Alright, a little bit too cautious there, I think. Don't hit the trailer, don't hit the trailer. That was my mouse moving on its own because I took my hand off of it. And it's got a cord. Because I'm a loser and never replaced my wireless mouse when it broke. Shit, a little bit off still. Oh, this is perfect. All right. There we go. This is going to be it. This is going to be the one. Just looking for that green. Beautiful. Neutral. Neutral. Parking brake. Engine off. Into the cab and detach. Money! And we got another rank in company collector, so that's 5 out of 15 companies I've already delivered to. I'm at only at level 2, and I've already gotten a third of the companies in the game. That makes me feel good. I'm not even trying for that. But, we're getting there. We're getting there. Got a bonus for parking the trailer and a long distance bonus. Excellent. And it looks like in our next job, we are going to pick up another skill point that we can invest. All right. But for now, I have money, which means I need to get this thing repaired. So I'm going to go get repaired and park up for the night. And I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Elio Dare, AzerAngel17 on Twitch, Twitter, Xbox Live, and Steam. Drop in, say hi. Let me know how you like this series. If there's anything you particularly like, anything you don't like, let me know. Speed limit is apparently 70 miles per hour in this parking lot, according to my dashboard. Oh, how else do I take the parking brake off? So yeah, drop in, say hi. I'm on Twitter pretty much 24/7, so expect a reply soon enough, unless of course I'm at work, which, you know, day jobs, they happen. They pay the bills, they keep the channel going. Have a great day. Aw, it's a truck care center. It's like an animal care center, but for trucks.